Hello everybody, I am the coziest of all the bears, and today we got some very good news. We got a brand new hero. If you look in the index under free cities, you will find Boolin. Now, Boolin's actually pretty cool. Boolin is a brand new hero. It looks pretty cool. Reminds me a lot of Gazlowe from World of Warcraft, from Heroes of the Storm. She has a little bit of confusing set of skills, but she is actually a brand new hero, which we're going to be talking about. So that is the very first thing. The second thing is we have a brand new update with some very cool things coming. Now, this is still under development and they are subject to change, but we have really good news. So the first one, as I've mentioned, is a brand new Wood Legendary hero who is Boolin. We can look at her in a second. She's got a pretty cool kit, a little bit confusing, but it's pretty cool. We also have a new event coming up. The advanced summon rate is increased for this event, and the chance of summoning Boolin is increased by 3 times. That is very, very good news for those of you that want to get her. There's a 3 times a chance to get her from the advanced summons, but it is only for a limited time. The third thing here is the update to the Magic Pass. Now, we are getting a brand new Magic Pass. It is going live shortly, and the new Magic Pass hero is actually going to be Hydrissea. Now, Hydrissea is a very good Lego, and I actually just pulled her in one of my last videos. It took me 100 shards to do it, but I pulled myself a Hydrissea. That is my 3rd copy of Hydrissea, and after this Magic Pass launches, that is going to be my 4th copy. Now, it did take me 100 shards to get Hydrissea, which was unfortunate, but the good news is in the video right after, or 2 videos right after, I ended up pulling myself a 2nd copy of Sierra with my free daily shard, making that my 3rd legendary with just the free daily shard. So that was really cool. I consider myself very, very lucky. I got 3 legendaries from the free daily shards, so that was awesome. So this Magic Pass will be launching on March 17th, and that is available all month. So for $10 a month, not only do you get all of the resources, but you also get a guaranteed legendary, which in this case happens to be Hydrissea. Now, Hydrissea is pretty good. She has the speed down on the enemy team, and she also has the splash damage, making her a very, very good hero. So if that's something that you want to do, I will highly suggest getting the Magic Pass. I personally think the Magic Pass is worth it even without the legendary, and the guaranteed legendary is just a bonus on top. So for $10 a month, for me, it's worth it. Gives you all of the resources, and of course, you get the guaranteed Lego. So the 4th thing in this update is actually the improved graphics in summons, which is very cool. Now it will show the effects on the heroes' models. There is a system update as well, improved red dot notification in the main menu. I know a lot of you hate the red dots. I personally could care less. They don't bother me at all. I'm used to it from Raid. Raid has red dots everywhere, and on my account, no matter how many times I click them off, most of them come back, so they are everywhere. And I've just kind of learned to block them out, and I no longer care. But I know a lot of you, it drives you nuts. So this is going to be a very good update. Most of the notification dots will disappear after being checked. And as you notice here, it says most, not all. So hopefully they won't repeat what Raid did. So that is the really good news for Munch. We also have some bug fixes, which is pretty cool. Some Void Tower UI fixes. Fixed a bug where search results in the index don't match the hero's abilities. They fixed a bug with Garel's attack, which is kind of cool. Couple of dungeon fixes as well. Fixed a bug in Ash Magisteria where abilities do not trigger joint attack with the fire imps. Fixed some translational errors in certain languages and some display errors. So there it is. There's the new update. It's very quick, very simple. I'm super excited for Hydrissea and the new hero. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look at Hydrissea. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have her 2-star ascended. I got 3 copies of her. Kind of fortunate, but unfortunate. I was hoping for a much better healer. I can't seem to pull another hero other than Rodira. Rodira is unfortunately my only healer, so I've been using her everywhere and she works well. So Hydrissea is actually pretty cool. She is in the Magic Pass, and I think she looks amazing. She's got the nice dragon. She is not built for me. She's only level 40, but she's actually really, really cool, and her attack is actually S tier. By the way, I just made a video on the best time to farm glyphs, And right now we have an energy cost event, and as you could see, I've been farming glyphs and I've been spending energy and getting rewards. So for me, it's hitting those two things. It's getting me lots of extra energy. It's getting me the event rewards, and I'm getting the much needed glyphs for the hero. So thank you very much, everybody, to those of you that are leaving me comments on the video. And I'm glad you're enjoying the video and finding value. I try to provide as much value as I can, and I'm glad that the video is helping. Hey, you're still watching the video. That means you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying the content, that means somebody else will also. Click the subscribe button below and help this video reach more people so they can enjoy it as well. By the way, if you have not sent me a friend request yet, please do. My friend list currently is maxed out, but there are some people that have stopped playing and they haven't been logging in for a while, so I will go through and purge some of the people that no longer play, and I would love to add some more new friends. So let's go back to Hydrissea. Now, I want to look at Hydrissea, I want to look at Boolin, and I want to do our daily summon. In the last video, I actually got myself a second copy of Sierra from the free daily shard. That was very, very unexpected, and that is the reason why I like recording shard pulls. Now, Hydrissea, as you could see, mine is only level 40. I don't think her glyphs, I haven't done anything with her just yet because I have been working on Nathalia. I started working on Sierra, and then I got a third copy of Hydrissea, giving me the second ascension. And of course, from the Magic Pass, I am going to be getting myself a fourth copy, so I might actually have to build her. I do have to be very careful. I'm starting to get lots of water element heroes, too many actually, and I do need more fire heroes to help me in Tulpa. So looking at Hydrissea's stats, now she doesn't only look amazing, she's got the cool little tail, she's part dragonkin, she has a dragonkin, so she's like a dragon queen, which is cool. She's got the nice staff, she looks amazing. And blue being my favorite color, I am partial to blue. She's got the light blue, she's got the dark blue, so that is very, very cool. And of course, she's got the frost look, so she looks awesome. Looking at her base stats, you could see that her attack is actually S tier, which is very, very good. Her health is B tier, defense is B tier. Unfortunately, her speed is C tier, which is not too good, and her crit rate is A tier, which isn't too bad. The unfortunate thing about her speed is that she is very, very slow. Now, Hydrissea can be used in arena if you don't have win streaks. She does apply speed down on her special. She will put -30 speed with her special, which is nice if you're using her in arena. And the unfortunate thing is she is very, very slow, only at 80 base speed. So that is kind of unfortunate. You want her really fast to be able to apply speed down. And of course, if she goes last, you want to build her as a damage dealer. But if you're using her for the speed down so the enemy team can go after your team, you want her to go as fast as possible, and her base speed being only 80 doesn't help that. So if we look at her trait, Dragonkin is her trait. Attacks have a 40% chance plus 15% per valid hit to grant a bonus attack, dealing 50% damage to all enemies, which is kind of cool. Now mine is Ascended, so this is the secondary ascension there. Attacks have a 40% chance plus 15% chance per valid hit to grant a bonus attack, dealing 80% damage to all enemies. Now, her basic deals 80% damage to an enemy with a 50% chance to apply speed down. So that is pretty good on her basic. Speed down is never a bad thing, and you can actually use her in Void Tower. Now, her special is called Biting Cold, deals 80% damage to all enemies, and applies speed down for 2 turns, which is kind of cool. If you upgrade her skills all the way, it does bring the cooldown to 2 turns, which is really nice. So speed down gets applied for 2 turns, every 2 turns once the skills are upgraded, which is very, very good, making her very useful in Arena, making her very useful in Void Tower. That is a really good skill. Now, her ultimate is called Frost Zone, deals 80% damage to all enemies. Hydrissea then throws ice spears at all enemies, with each dealing 20% splash damage to nearby enemies. So the splash damage is actually really cool. The initial hit is not very strong, being only 80%. Of course, you can upgrade that to 100, but the splash damage is very nice, so she is a very good hero. If you want to get her and you don't have her, now's the time to get her. I am going to be going for my 4th copy. I might have to end up building her because 3-star Ascended Hydrissea will actually gain base health of 15%. The first ascension is base attack. The second ascension is her trait. The third ascension is base health. And the one that I really need is the fourth ascension, which is plus 15 speed. And her being really, really slow, that is what she really needs to help her out. So if you don't have win streaks, she's a really good option in Arena, and you can use her as long as you make her super fast and give her enough focus. The new hero that we are getting under free cities is actually Boolin. Now, Boolin reminds me, she's kind of cool looking. I don't know if she's, what is she, like a rat? She kind of looks like a rat, maybe not so much a squirrel. She's got the two front teeth, so she's definitely somewhere in the vermin family. Now, Boolin does have an S tier attack, which is very, very good. And as you could see, even though her speed is B tier, her base speed is 117, which is awesome. So that makes her really, really good. Her crit rate is only 6%. She is going to need a lot more crit rate. Now, I am looking in the index, of course, because this one shows her fully ascended. Boolin has a lot going on here. Her trait is called Power Hold. At the end of the turn, gives self 30% lightning shields attack. At the beginning of the round, converts remaining shield to lightning recharge. The wording is a little bit funky there, but if we look at lightning shield, it converts some damage from a target into attack bonus for the character at the start of the turn. So when she does damage, it takes some of that damage and converts it into attack bonus for the next turn. Now, her A2 Ascension actually introduces Induction. This character deals 100% more damage upon triggering Induction. And Induction is right behind me, deals damage based on character's attack upon taking damage. So that's kind of very interesting. The higher attack she has, the more damage she deals. So she in a sense has, of course, a counter attack, which is very nice. It deals damage based on this caster's attack upon taking damage, and Induction is unremovable. That is kind of interesting. Her basic is called Thunderstrike, deals 100% damage to an enemy and removes a positive effect. So Thunderstrike is very, very similar to Kane's basic. Kane's basic attack removes a positive effect from an enemy, so you can actually use him for just his basic. So that's kind of cool. Moving on to her passive, the first thing to note is when a teammate attacks, she gives herself 1 rage. Once she reaches 5, immediately casts a special ability, Joint Attack. Now, we don't have a joint attack in her kit, so I'm assuming her special ability only triggers when she reaches 5 rage, which launches a joint attack like the rest of the heroes, which is a standard joint attack. She will pick a random hero to join her in the attack. So the way I'm reading this is once she reaches 5 rage, she will immediately cast a special ability, which is joint attack, and joint attack picks 1 random hero to join them in combat. So that is the way that I'm reading it. Now, her passive does go on to say that she deals decreasing projectile damage starting at initial 100% of the highest attacking enemy and applies Induction. And of course, Induction deals damage based on the caster's attack upon taking damage. So there's a lot going on here. At the recording of this video, I don't think anyone has tested her yet. So right now it's a lot of speculation, but she looks like she is going to be pretty good, especially with the counterattack, and especially if you stack lots of attack on her. So to me, she will most likely have to be built like Azrina by stacking lots and lots of attack. Now her ultimate is called Mischief, deals 120% damage to all enemies, and applies Induction for 2 turns, and she also grants immune for 2 turns. Now, of course, Induction is the counterattack based on this character's attack while taking damage, and immune simply means this character will not be affected by any subsequent negative effects. So there it is. There's her kit. Her kit is pretty funky. We got some new mechanics coming in. We got the joint attack from the special when she reaches 5 rage. That is going to be kind of cool. It looks like she has that baked into her passive. There is a lot of wording there, so we'll have to see how she plays out. More testing does need to be done, but she looks kind of cool, and I'm hoping she's going to be a good hero. So that is the news for March 2022. We have a new hero coming out. We have a new Magic Pass with Hydrissea being the champ. We have lots of improvements being made, some UI changes, some red dot fixes, and I'm hoping the new hero is good. So with that said, let's go ahead and do our daily summons. You know how we do it. I like to record my daily summons. Right now, I only have 1 shard. I have 1 free summon and 1 regular shard. and you guys know I like to record my pulls. Pulling shards is always a lot of fun, and a lot of times I get something very, very good. Either it's a legendary that I really want, or sometimes I don't want. Sometimes we get some really good epics, and sometimes we get some really good heroes, much needed heroes for the fusion, which is of course the synthesis. So without further delay, let's go ahead and pop this. I am at 1% mercy right now since I just got a legendary, and I think in the last 2 or 3 days, I've actually gotten 2 legendaries, one being Sierra and one being Hydrissea. So let's go ahead and pop the free daily shard. We'll see if we get anything good from this one. And this one is actually unskippable. Let's see what this one gives us. Holy cow, that's going to be an epic. Ooh, I got a Bruzak. Now, Bruzak is amazing looking. He is one of my favorite looking heroes. He is awesome. I will take a Bruzak. This is going to be my 3rd copy, and I was actually planning on building him as soon as the energy expenditure event is over and the hero promotion event starts. So that is awesome. I'm super, super happy. Let's go ahead and pop one more. Let's see what we get here. This is exactly why I love to record my shard pulls, because more often than not, we get some good stuff. Let's see what this one gives us. This one gives us Malago. Malago is okay. He is for a hero synthesis, I believe, which is very cool. So there you have it. There's the shard pulls. Very, very cool. I'm going to see if I can find some more shards. Maybe spend a few gems on a couple more shards. Maybe we'll get the new hero. There is a 300% chance to get her, which is awesome. However, my mercy is down at 1%, so I'm not expecting anything anytime soon. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below. That will help me to grow the channel. And if you hit the thumbs up, that will help YouTube to drive my video, reach more people like you. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.